Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy. It's about to drop in a few days for everybody, and there has been so much controversy surrounding it. It's kind of insane, you know, big culture war type stuff. Remnants of things that I don't even really want to mention, but I will briefly mention it because people are really trying to unearth this thing that should be dead and buried, but it is what it is. So we're going to get into all of that garbage and much more. But before we get into all that, I just want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Athletic Greens. I've been using Athletic Greens for the past month, and it has simplified my daily nutritional habits by tenfold. I have a ton of supplement bottles, and this has condensed everything into one scoop. AG1 from Athletic Greens is a nutritional drink that's designed to support your energy, focus, gut health, immune system, and more. Each scoop is 9 health products into one: a multivitamin, a pre and probiotic, phytonutrients, and much more. When I take it, I notice that I feel much more alive. It's like my body is thanking me. It's like rewarding me for giving me the stuff that it needs. There are 75 high quality ingredients, and guess what? It mixes perfectly in the water, and it actually tastes really good. And the cool thing is they're gonna throw in a year's supply of Vitamin D3K2 plus 5 individual travel packs of AG1 with your purchase. Trust me, you're not gonna find a more complete supplement than this, so go to my link in the description, click that bad boy, and pick up your order of Athletic Greens. AG1, baby, is fantastic. Thank you so much, Athletic Greens, for sponsoring me. It is perfect for me, especially since I have been working on getting swole.
Supreme victory!
So I gotta say as a disclaimer that I don't care about Harry Potter at all. I saw the first movie. I didn't care for it. I read the Goblet of Fire or whatever when I was in, I was in middle school. And the reason I even saw that was, or why I read it, was because my mom wanted me to just read a big ass book. And then if I finished it and wrote a report within 2 weeks, she'd buy me a skateboard because I wanted a new one. And so I was like, I'll just read this big ass because that was a big book. I didn't understand what was happening. I don't even remember writing the report or whatever, but I still got the skateboard. It was a cheap one, so my mom probably recognized that if I wrote a report, it was probably garbage and whatnot. That's it. That's my extent of Harry Potter media that I've consumed. And it's not like I'm actively staying away from it. I just generally just not that interested. I've never been that interested in like magic and wizardry and stuff. I would like a balance, like an arcane warrior, an arcane knight or something that would use a little bit of magic but also use their weapons. If I was doing Skyrim stuff, I would always be dual wielding like swords or something, and using like the magic would be kind of an afterthought. I would rarely be the mages when I would play RPGs and stuff. I would every once in a while, but normally I wouldn't do it that much. Dragon Age Origins and whatnot kind of helped me like mages a lot more. And so that's pretty much why I was like, I'm not that into magic that much. But I will say Hogwarts Legacy looks pretty dope. And that's saying something for someone who doesn't care about Harry Potter at all. It looks good. I mean, even flying on the freaking brooms and stuff, I was like, that looks cool, that looks fun. The magic, I mean, really, the magic and the UI and a lot of stuff is very reminiscent of Dragon Age Inquisition, which I really like that game. You know, a lot of people really like that game. Some people are like, oh, I don't know, this shit sucks. I don't know, I think they're crazy. I thought Dragon Age Inquisition is a really fun game. And I'm just seeing everything, the cooldowns, the moves for the magic and everything is very reminiscent of Dragon Age Inquisition, or in Dragon Age 2, it was kind of borrowed in, then they kind of just, revamped it. So I'm like, cool. I kind of understand this. It would be very easy for me to play. So yeah, I see a lot of people excited for it, especially Harry Potter fans, because they're like, this is our game. And the problem is that J.K. Rowling obviously created Harry Potter, and J.K. Rowling is a TERF. What does that mean? I don't even remember what that means anymore. Trans exclusionary radical feminist, I think. Like, she's all for women, and she doesn't consider trans women to be like real women. So then she's like, nah, that doesn't count. And so, people are very upset with her. They've been upset with her for a long time, and a lot of her takes have been kind of like tone deaf. And so there's a lot of people out there that want you to boycott Hogwarts Legacy, and therein lies the big problem. I have no problem with boycotting, because that's pretty much what cancel culture is. People just don't want to, they want to pretend like it's different, but it's really just like, oh, boycott this person's stuff, boycott their whatever, stop consuming their stuff or whatever. And say, if you want to not consume something, I don't care. That is your right as a person. Where these people are overstepping, they're overstepping because they're trying to coerce other people into boycotting. They're trying to convince and they're trying to shame people. You're seeing it. If you've been paying attention to this Hogwarts, this whole controversy, you're seeing streamers that have been given the codes to stream it already. There's some big streamers out there that are already playing it because, obviously you got advertised and everything. Reviewers, whatnot, they're reviewing the game, and there's people coming out there, particularly on Twitter, because that's where everybody goes to bitch. You look at the replies and almost anything. Type in Hogwarts Legacy in the search bar. The top post, if you look at their replies, people just complaining about this and that, and you're messed up, and people like, I'm not gonna associate with you anymore, like this particular streamer or whatever. There's like footage out there of a streamer quitting because they were getting so much shit. Stuff like that. You're seeing things like that. These people that are trying to bully people into taking their side. And I'm like, that's not how this works. Like, the saying that they say, you don't, what is it? Like, you don't, what is it? You don't catch flies with vinegar or something like that. Some bullshit. I know I'm probably screwing up that, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Being a dickhead does not help you. Being sweet is what's going to catch the flies, right? That's the whole point, where I feel like this, and like, I don't want to really talk about this, but it has the remnants of the Gamergate, because that's what largely what was happening. Like, there was people that were complaining about something specific, and there was other people that were just not understanding what was truly happening. And what these people that are trying to bully people into boycotting, what they're not truly understanding is that separating the art from the artist is a thing, and it always has been a thing. There has been some terrible people that have done some terrible things, but they've made some amazing stuff. And then people have the choice themselves if they want to continue to consume something or not. And they separate the art from the artist. They don't think about consuming Harry Potter content, watching the movies, reading the books, playing the video games as directly supporting and propping up J.K. Rowling. Yeah, she's getting money. She gets residuals. She gets royalty checks. That is true. Even though I did see some people, I saw one guy specifically saying, it is a fact that Warner Brothers stated that she's not receiving any money from this. I thought that was really strange. I'm like, what? And so I Googled it, tried to find it. I tried to find that information. Did not exist. So I asked the guy directly, like, hey, could you direct me to that source? Because if that were true, that was going to change a huge thing. That was going to be like huge. Like, that would be like, these people are complaining for no reason because she's not even profiting off of this. But couldn't find it anywhere. It's not true. It's people spinning a narrative, which is also stupid as well, right? They're spinning this narrative to try to be like, they're lying, to say that, like, I'm sure this guy heard it from somebody else, and then other people are just parroting it without even checking if it's true. Because, like, it sounds absurd. So that's why I'm like, that's outrageous. Let me look and check this to see if there's any validity to it. No, it's not. She's definitely going to make money from it. Specifically, I saw that her team was largely involved in Hogwarts Legacy, and not her directly. But obviously, her team, they're getting money. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. So she is going to get money from it. But when people think about this stuff, they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about, like, movies that Harvey Weinstein produced or whatever. They're not thinking of, when they're watching these movies, they're not thinking about Harvey Weinstein. They're not thinking about the person that is overseeing all this stuff or whatever. And we know, like, okay, she directly created this, understand, but it is completely taken on a life of its own at this point. Like, if you go to a theme park, or if you anything, like, are you like a transphobe? Are you anti-trans by consuming all this stuff? No, of course not. I was thinking about like the separating the art from the artist. I was thinking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. We found out, a lot of people found out about their inappropriate relationship that they had. R. Kelly was 27, Aaliyah was 15 when they got secretly married. And when you look deep into their songs, you see some, like, inappropriate stuff being like said, like bump and grind the song, like I think this is about Aaliyah, and then Aaliyah has a song Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, and like I think this is about R. Kelly and their relationship, and you're like, what the hell? And there's people that specifically enjoy the song Bump and Grind because it's probably one of the best R&B songs out there. I'm sure they're still jamming to that song, but they're not really thinking about that. Some other people are, and they're like, I can't really listen to this anymore, and I think that's fine too. The problem would be somebody going out of their way to tell you to stop listening to that song. Like, how dare you listen to that song? You are supporting R. Kelly. Every time you stream, he is getting a couple of cents or whatever. And it's like, I'm not trying to support him. I just really like this art, right? And I feel like, I think that's fine. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's okay. There are some artists that I feel weird about listening to now when I hear them stuff. Even like I can't, anytime I listen to, if Kanye comes across on anything that I'm listening to, I can't help but think about the wacky shit that he's been doing. Right? So it makes it a little bit hard to enjoy his stuff. There's probably other people that couldn't care less. It's all good to me, and I think to most people. And so that's all, in my opinion, that's all Hogwarts Legacy should be, because there is an entire team, there's all these developers and all these people that were involved that don't agree with J.K. Rowling. They don't care for her turf takes. They don't care for that at all. But they love Harry Potter, they love making video games, and they want to make something awesome and cool, man. So, and trying to have everybody boycott it and punish everybody involved, what does that do at the end of the day? It just screws a bunch of people over. It's just making a bunch of people unhappy. And I wish these people, because, you know, they were called SJWs in the past. You can correctly call them progressive ideologues, because that's what's happening. It's like you have these ideologues, these progressive zealots that just overstep. That is what we dealt with years ago. And it's like, y'all need to chill. Chill out. This is just a fucking video game about stupid wizards and stuff. Chill. Stop like, why are you going out of your way pestering people? It's not that serious, man. Like, you want to keep taking shots at J.K. Rowling and tweeting at her or whatever, you making videos about her and all this stuff, go right ahead. But the dude that's streaming, the girl that's streaming and trying to enjoy a stupid wizard game, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this? Do you feel good about yourself when you do stuff like this? I think it's wild, man, because I've never been about that life. Essentially, the shitty parts of Gamergate, right? The underground troll dwelling pieces of trash that were actually going out of their way and harassing people, devs and reviewers and all this shit that weren't helping at all. Like, screw them, and y'all condemned them. And so why are you trying to become the thing that you hated? Trying to weasel your way and then harassing these developers and streamers and people that are involved in this game and trying to make them feel bad. It's bullshit, isn't it? It's kind of stupid. And you may say, well, ours is for a just cause. We are on the right side of history. And I'm like, yeah. I've heard that a million times. But being an asshole it's never really works. I gotta say, like, that was one of my biggest problems with BreadTube. There was a lot of these content creators that were just dickheads, pretentious dickheads. Like, it wasn't even that I was disagreeing with stuff that they were saying. I'm just like, these people are so pompous and try to treat everyone like trash. And some of them have recognized that and they've corrected. They're like, you know what? I'm not making any friends. People really don't like me. When things happen, if I'm in trouble, no one's coming to my aid because I was just an asshole. And you only have asshole fans supporting you and not just genuine people. And so, you know, I've in any genre, I mean, like, you see the huge conservative wave of content that has come up and propping up. Like, these people, they're fucking trash human beings. And at the end of the day, when the money dries up, who are they gonna have? Nobody. So I think that's a bad idea. I think just being genuine, trying to be a decent person is the best way to go. Like, just try to be the decent person. Just try to do the golden rule. You don't want to play the Hogwarts Legacy, don't fucking play it. Your friends, your colleagues, your peers, whomever want to play it, let them fucking play it. They're just playing a video game at the end of the day. Let them play a video game. I don't usually buy games brand new, so when Hogwarts Legacy is like half off or whatever, I most likely will pick it up, you know. Unless somebody wants to gift it to your boy. I mean, you fucking DM me, I'll send you my Steam username, baby. All good, man. Y'all take care.